We're here at Destination D23, which is a part of this year's D23 festivities that happen every 2 years. It's right here at the Coronado Springs Resort, and it has all the features. You can see Mickey's of Glendale, Ink and Paint Marketplace, a bunch of Walt Disney stores. My mom actually was lucky enough to get a ticket for this, so she's going to go in and show us, and we're going to walk around the resort. But it's really cool this is happening here, so come join us. What are you waiting for? Let's go.
So here we are at Coronado Springs for the D23 shopping event that I was lucky enough to get a ticket for. There's some food trucks out here. Haunted Mansion. I'll go we'll look at the beginning. There's like Mexican street food, the Knot, sliders and salads. Oh, it looks like maybe ice cream, things like that. I wonder what the Haunted Mansion has. Oh, it looks like it's coffee. Oh, it's a jawfish truck. Shops that are I guess we have to go to the ballroom, which is this way. Oh, maybe I can go in over here. Let's see. So here we are in the main exhibit hall of the convention center. You could see all the people coming and going from the different displays and presentations. They had cute little photo ops as you made your way down the hall. This is a Disney Plus throwback showing on the TV screens. That's So Raven and just different shows. Cute little props. There's a High School Musical on there. Then as we make our way down the hall, this is my favorite resort. It's so pretty here. The next one is a Hollywood Studios Jollywood Nights photo op. That's the Christmas party at Hollywood Studios. We went to that last year. We're going again this year. It's a really cool event. This next photo op is Toy Story. So here you have all the props, all the things from Toy Story. There's a rubber duck, there's Rex, there's Buzz Lightyear, blocks and Lego and checkers. There's Buzz and Woody, toys. There's some Funko Pops of the characters, some dolls. Really cool stuff. There's a Lego. We saw that in Target. I think we filmed that the other day. All the characters. There's Rex. The crayons, the blocks. Really, really cool display. This is a photo op you could stand behind it, and it makes you look like you're in Buzz's spaceship. So here's where we check in. This is the queue that we have. Once you check in, you wait in this queue. Looks long there. I was in the 5th row of people, I believe, and then it grew much more from there. But they handled it really well. It was all very, very organized, very neat, it was a good. They did a good job. So this is the holding area before the 3 o'clock, because our window was 3 to 4. So this is the holding area, and we were just waiting here for further instructions for a 3 o'clock start.
Then we've got the Disney Studios store in Hollywood, which is right across the street, and that has things that they feature at the Disney store that is right next to, in downtown, our theater in downtown. And this is their first time they've ever been here, so it's kind of fun. You'll see some really interesting new things. And then we've of course got Tinseltown, which I know you're all familiar.
They were giving us instructions from the front. We were just waiting for our go time.
And the company store has things from the Walt Disney Studios as well as D23 merch. So, with that being said, we're going to walk over. We're going to start with the first line first, and then all the way up. Kind of think of it as soaring, like when you're in line for soaring. We're going to go. You're soaring into shopping, just like one line at a time. You'll follow me over, and then you could shop wherever you want.
Everything was calm. Everything was orderly.
I know your wristband says till 3 or whatever. We're not at 4 o'clock. We're not going to come in and kick you out. You just take your time, look at what you want, enjoy your shopping,
And we're getting ready to go.
buy a bunch of stuff. Okay, take your first group.
You could see the lines on the floor, how they made us line up. And this is the bag that they gave us, which I'll show you again at the end. But they gave you a little tote bag with your wrist band. And there was few little cute things inside that tote bag that were free. So here we are making our way down to the Disney Studio Store. I believe this was called. Yeah, the Studio Store. And in here is all kinds of D23 merch. This is one of the better stores. They had sweatshirts and t-shirts and hats and bags and drinking cups and D23 logo with every character you can imagine. There's towels, there's notebooks, tank tops with Stitch. There's Chip and Dale. Goofy and Max. Here's a Spirit jersey. And nothing in here. I expected to come in and see everything with ridiculous prices, everything marked up, and they really weren't. The Spirit jersey, $70, that's what you would pay anywhere. And I was surprised to see an actual few sales sections, which I will show you. Here's the 3 Caballeros on a shirt. $34.95 for that one. There's the Figment shirt. I kind of wanted that one, but I couldn't find my size. Those are some bags and some drinking cups. This Figment one I think was $29.95. Yeah, $29.95. Here's some more. There's Joy. There's a Roosevelt shirt they had. I couldn't find a price on that one, but it has all the characters on it. Then we have found some Mickey sweatshirts, some tote bags, some looks like Stanley's, or a mock of. The tote bags, $20, and it came in pink, and another one in purple and black, I think. And over here is where we found a whole section of 60% off merchandise, which was awesome. They had this Disney kind of baseball jersey-looking jersey, and it was the archive collection, so in the back was Mickey playing baseball, and it had a 40 on it. Here's drink koozies you could put with. That's the logo on the back of the jersey. Here you have some classic Disney figurines and statues. Also, that was all regular price. But here's some more stuff that was 60% off. And you could see there's bags and t-shirts and different designs and drinking cups. Here's the 60% off sign telling you what's what. I did end up getting a few things from this section. This shirt right here, another shirt I'll show you later. So these are marked $29.95 regular price, but they're $29.95 less 60%. They came to like $11 each or something like that. Here's some more merch that was on sale. They have these hats. I ended up getting this shirt as well. Marked $31.95 less 60%. This is a pretty big store in this ballroom. Now this is Mickey's at Glendale. When I got here, there was a queue. This is the queue, waiting online just to get into the store. But well worth it because they had great stuff. Here's a whole Muppets section with Muppets long sleeve sweatshirts, Spirit jerseys, t-shirts, hats, tote bags. Being shirt $22.95, not bad at all. Bags, really cute shirts with Kermit on them. Here we have some collectible figurines, some mugs, and if you remember the Muppet Show, that was the opening scene when they were all kind of in their own window. Here's some general Disney t-shirts. That one's really pretty. And again, only $29.99. Orange bird hats, orange bird t-shirts, decals and stickers and things like that. There's Orange Bird. The sweatshirt with the castle. This whole section is Mickey's a Glendale Destination section. Really pretty, bright colors, and each thing symbolizes something in Disney history, which I'll show you in a second. Like that was Destination D23 in the year 25. That was that first one up there. Here's the Walt Disney Engineering section. Not engineering, Imagineering. It's been a long day. All different kinds of baseball shirts and t-shirts and bags and notebooks. Really, really cool stuff. You just don't see this stuff out anywhere. There's Fantasia, Mickey Fantasia shirts and hats. And this shirt was $29.95. You have some luggage tags, V-neck shirts, polo shirts. There's Sorcerer Mickey. This is all kinds of children's books, the golden books you used to read when you were a kid, pop-up books. They have a whole section of that. In the middle, there's some books for little older kids, and then right there, and then next to it, you have some adult books. There's some cookbooks. There's different factual books. Here's books of most of the characters in the original golden books. And then over here is the Haunted Mansion section. Also really cool stuff you don't usually see. $69.95 for the sweatshirt. They have hats, they have stickers, they have books, they have t-shirts, more luggage tags. A really cool section. We come over this way, and there's Walt Disney Imagineering display, and you can buy all kinds of felt tip pens and paintbrushes and pencils. Over here is another clearance section we found for 40% off. There was some half zip sweatshirts, there was some t-shirts, some polo shirts. These are marked $34.99, but they're less 40%. Then they have this whole line of sweatshirts and cups, bags, long sleeve t-shirts. And here we're back to the regular section. There's a really cool Peter Pan shirt. Here we have some Disney Villains collectible figurines for $10. This is a Dumbo pin map. I'm not really sure what it is, but it was for $50, it was a really cool piece. They also had Jungle Book. And here's a selection of the figurines that you would get. So we left that store and went to another store. This is another kind of studio store, but just a bit. This is a much smaller store, and they just had random things I've never seen before, like a lot of ice cream themed, and a lot of obscure pins. Some more T-shirts, rain slickers, different kinds of pins. Here we have some bucket hats. There's a whole line of Hollywood El Capitan Theater. Some stickers, some pins, some T-shirts, some more bucket hats. And here we have some more T-shirts, some more drinking water bottles, notebooks. This hat was $29.95. The cup $39.95. Some more pins. Some more hats with the ice cream theme. Not sure what the ice cream theme is, but some more pins. Big selection of pins, just a lot of very obscure pins. There's another ice cream themed shirt. Ice cream themes like toys. Snow White pins. Thunderbolts, Marvels. That's a nylon bag. I believe that's $9.99. Some Villains pins. Here's the ink and paint shop, which was right next door. This shop is unbelievable. This is one of my favorite ones. Here's a whole lug section. You can get every character of lug bag you could think of, and as you'll see in a minute, every style, every color. But here, look at all these characters. They even have a monorail one. They have knapsacks. Here's some other shaped bags. Some knapsack looking bags. Here's another style. I really didn't know they had this many styles and lugs. But as you can see, they have a crossbody, they have you can make a fanny pack, you could use it as a regular bag, a backpack. Here's some Minnie Mouse themed ones. They even had bigger knapsacks and suitcases on the other side. Here's a whole Pandora section. Here's a lug, like tote bag. Now on the other side, there's all kinds of crazy Disney socks. Really cute. The Caballero, Stitch, Goofy Movie, you name it. Next to that is the Stife teddy bear collection. As you can see, there's teddy bears and then all of the characters. Winnie the Pooh, Stitch, Dumbo, Eeyore. Here's some Marvel stuff. This area was more like one booth after the next with different merch, which was cool. Here's some different things they had. Here's pens and pencils and notebooks and paintbrushes and all kinds of stuff for animation, to be creative. Colored pencils. Opposite that was the fine art section, where they were selling paintings and prints, and they actually had some of the artists there signing their work, which is cool. You could get these art prints for $39. Here's one of the artists that was there. You can get all sizes of paintings, these smaller ones, which I ended up getting one that I thought was really cool. Over here is the D23 photo op. All in sparkly, looks like silver with a blue backdrop. Here's some more Marvel things. Here's an actual artist painting, a Stitch painting, which is cool. There's some more fine art prints on the wall. Really cool stuff. And here are some of the artists signing their work. There are so many to choose from, all different price ranges. This section is all kind of like hands-on puzzles, Lorcana cards, some card games, some 3D sculptures. That's a Stitch 3D up there. Jigsaw puzzles, all different sizes, all different price ranges, anywhere from, it looked like 300 pieces to 1,000 pieces of all the different characters. Some games. Star Wars. There's $16.99. It's a 3D puzzle of Stitch. The level 8 is a card game, and here's some other puzzles. And here, just as I was walking through, they were just displaying all the lug bags. That's it, the monorail one, super cute. This is the Bath and Body Works section, and they were showcasing a line that hasn't come out yet, the Villains line. It's not even in the stores yet.
So that was our little tour of the Destination D23 shopping experience they had here at Coronado Springs, right here. It was really cool to see all the unique merch. It was really great stuff. Obviously an exclusive club could get in, so they had to make it great, and it really was. We even got some of our own stuff as well, which will be awesome. We hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
And here's our haul. This was the free bag that they gave you upon check-in with the Chippendale patch, and they gave you a coupon. If you had a Disney Visa, you showed it, and you got this cute Stitch D23 exclusive pin. Here's the bag from the Imagineering section. We ended up getting the green Muppets Studio t-shirt, which I believe was $29, maybe? Yeah, $29.99. Here's the cute Destination cup. And again, that's Disneyland 1955, Magic Kingdom 1971, Tokyo Disney, and it keeps going. That was $21.95. Here's the piece of art I picked up. Pretty small, but I thought it was really cute. And it also has all the characters on the beach. And here is the certificate of authenticity. It's a Thomas Kincaid. This was $65, but they actually gave an annual pass discount for this one, so you got, I believe, 10% off, something like that. Here's the D23 exclusive t-shirt I got. And that was $35. And these were the sale items that I picked up. I got this t-shirt. I think it came to like $11, I want to say. It was marked $30, I believe. I got it for $11. Same with this t-shirt. I thought it was really cute. Also 60% off.